Hey guys, Marsning here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today in the news for the game, we got an update about the part 2 stuff. There is a thing in there for the updates to the various story events. Obviously showing off that they're going to add the medals to awaken Krillin and 18 and Roshi, the medals to awaken physical UI Goku, the support memory for Siblings Bond, which is pretty good, and then the Roshi awakening to LR. All of this stuff was in here. We'll go over everything in more detail in a little bit here. But the one thing that I've seen a bunch of people asking for the last week or so, really, I mean, almost pretty much since the start of the anniversary, let's be fair, is when is the exact date that the part 2 of the anniversary is going to start? And obviously, we won't know 100% until we get a data download, so it's the only reason why I haven't made a video. I have actually seen a couple of other people make videos on this, and it turns out that they actually got the date wrong, because this is a tweet from one of the French Dokkanners, that the Air Dokkan, shout out to him by the way, obviously showing his Twitter here, he liked this tweet. So this basically shows that the stuff is coming on Monday, July the 19th. Now, because this is one of the French data miners, this will mean Monday morning in France, which is Monday morning for me, but is Sunday evening for you, depending on where you are in America or obviously all over the world. So it's Sunday evening to Monday morning, depending on where you are. He again shows the things from the news here. Something worth mentioning, one of the top replies is there isn't a thing showing the announcement for Int UI Goku's EZA, because that's supposed to be in part 2 as well. And then as his reply here is they don't normally show that ahead of time. That will be on the evening when we get the news update before that stuff is going to drop. It will show the proper full listing of everything in the celebration, and that will be in there. So let's go ahead and jump over to the wiki and go through all of the stuff that is coming in part 2. Okay, so now that we know the date, let's go through and have a look at all the stuff that is coming with part 2. So obviously there's a whole bunch of new missions, more rewards, more coins, more tickets, all that good stuff. Then we have the update to the story stages. This was the thing that was shown in the news. So obviously this event gains a couple more stages, gives you access to the medals for Tien and Roshi, Krillin and 18, as well as a new support memory and the awakening for UI Goku as well. Now, the problem is, with the awakenings for the free-to-play units, they're okay. They obviously become much better once they've awakened into TUR, but it's not going to be until part 3, when they get their EZA, that they become really, really good. I suppose the only exception is probably the physical UI Goku, whose page I didn't bring up here, but his awakening is significantly better than his unawakened state, because even before EZAing, he has attack and defense 80%. He gives Universe Survival Saga allies 3 key. So he can be an okay support unit. But chances are most people probably have the STR one or the Int one. And obviously we don't get the same name update yet. Now after he EZAs, that's when he picks up having the 50% chance to dodge. So in terms of more difficult content, that's probably when he's going to become the most useful for most people. And then the support memory, this is a really, really good support memory, but pretty much only for the specific team for Siblings Bond, because it gives you an 18% HP recovery and Siblings Bond allies attack and defense 18% for 1 turn when HP is 50% or less. So obviously, as you're going through the event, you drop below 50% HP. It's going to give you a little bit of a heal as well as a nice attack and defensive buff for that turn. But it's only Siblings Bond allies. Like, there are a lot of categories where you can run a lot of Siblings Bond characters, but this is definitely going to have the most value on an actual Siblings Bond team itself. But like I say, there are a ton of good characters that are on that category that could benefit from this, depending on the team that you're making. And then the Roshi event gets a couple new stages. These two kind of pointless. You just get some training items, some medals, whatever. And then the last one, you get the medals to awaken him to an LR. Now, this is the one that's going to be really useful for a lot of people in part 2. Because, again, he doesn't get his EZA until part 3. But he's actually still really good pre-EZA. He does pretty much everything he does after the EZA, just with slightly lower numbers. So you can see here, his 12 key massively raises attack, colossal damage, high chance to stun. And then colossal damage, great chance to stun is the change with the EZA. So the stun chance goes up. Ultra Super raises attack by 628% for 1 turn. Mega Colossal. On the Extreme Z Awakening, it just adds Sealing, which is useful. But for some of the harder content that you guys might be struggling with, like Reps of Universe 7, Goku events, stuff like that, you can't seal anyway. And then if you look, like pre-EZA, he's got 100% defense, medium chance to dodge. Extreme Z is 120 defense, medium chance to dodge, so still really good. Turtle School allies 3 key and 40% after his EZA. Before it's 2 key, 30%, still really good. And then he still has a revival skill. As long as you have 2 or more Turtle School allies on the team, he has a revival with 50% HP. And after the EZA, the only difference to that is that you revive with 60% HP. So for a lot of people, this is going to be one of the biggest bonuses for part 2. Because, like I say, the other free-to-play units only really get good after they EZA, which is in part 3. But Roshi is still going to be really, really good even when he is the un-EZA'd LR. So very, very powerful. And so next up, we of course have the Int UI Goku EZA. He is going to be weak to rapid growth, so I will do a team building guide for this. Obviously this is Kefla's category, so she is featured on Vegeta's banner. So if, like me, you've been incredibly unlucky with your Vegeta summons, I've actually gone from having her with no dupes at the start of the celebration to having her at 90% now. So I will make a team building guide for that. We do have a couple of bonuses that JP didn't have for this EZA when it came out on JP, because of some of the stuff that's come between the anniversary on JP and now on Global. So keep an eye out for that team building guide. I normally drop them the night before the event comes out. So next up, we have the God event is getting 4 more stages. So this is going to be the Iraq, Champa, Beerus, and Liquor. From what I've heard from and seen from JP, like the Beerus one can be pretty difficult, mainly because one of the best ways to do these gods, apart from Helles, of course, is with a mono team. The only problem is Beerus starts off as int, so if you bring a full physical team, kind of like his Dokkan events, he has a rage mode. So once you've done enough super attacks to him, it's normally like 2 or 3 turns, he transforms into like the enraged Beerus, and then he becomes STR. So if you've bought a full physical team, he will then absolutely demolish you once he goes into his rage mode. So you got to be careful about that. I will do, again, another team building guide. I did one for the first 4 stages, so I'll do another one for the other 4 stages. Again, that will probably be out the evening before the event actually comes out. And then finally, we have the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. I say finally, I'm sure there was more on this page and it hasn't loaded, but Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. So Warriors of Universe 7 is the new stage. Obviously, we go through every single member of the team, Universe 7, all the way up to Goku and Frieza at the end. Pretty straightforward Dragon Ball history sort of setup. When you get to Blue Evolution Vegeta, he can dodge. When you get to MVP 17, he can he's immune to Ki Blast attacks. Sorry, he doesn't absorb them, but he won't take damage. And then Goku and Frieza disable evasion. So if you are bringing like the new Universe 7 LRs and stuff like that, bear in mind that AGL UI Goku will be unable to dodge in the final stage. Now, as always, there are missions to get a bunch of extra rewards outside of just beating it for the first time, and that revolves around what team you have to bring. For this one, it's 3 Universe 6 characters and 3 Universe 11 characters. So if you're somebody who has LR Full Power Jiren, you're going to be in a very good position here, because he obviously is good to use as a Universe Survival Saga category leader, which will incorporate basically all of the Universe 6 and Universe 11 units. He's probably definitely going to be the best friend to bring. So this one should be pretty easy to do in one run. As always, when I do these, I will do a video straight off using the team that can beat both the missions in one go. So I will put that out as soon as the event comes out. And then finally, the rest of the page has not loaded here for some reason, but the only other thing that's coming up after that is the top legendary summon banner. Now, the one thing to be aware of is this comes out a week after everything else. So if this stuff is dropping Sunday night / Monday morning, depending where you are, this banner comes out the next Sunday evening / Monday morning. And that is actually in time with the discounts for the Goku and Vegeta banners. So if you look in game now, you can see the countdown for how long those discounts are remaining. As soon as they end, obviously the banners don't go away, but the discounts will end, and then this banner goes live in the game. So obviously this is the anniversary double LR banner. It brings the int 17 that awakens into the Team Universe 7. This unit is really good, but only on a specific team build. They need to have basically a whole team of reps of Universe 7, which reps of Universe 7 obviously is the main team for that. Universe Survival Saga, you can sort of get around it by having one or two other units that aren't reps of Universe 7. And then they're also on Join Forces, which there's a lot of reps of Universe 7 Join Forces cards thanks to the anniversary. So they're really good, but they're just limited in where you can use them. And then the Angel Golden Frieza and 17 is kind of a meme. Even when they first came out pretty much on the anniversary of JP, people were talking about this unit not being particularly good. Compared to some of the other anniversary units, they just seem really bad. They're kind of like the Broly, Cheelai, and Lemo from last year, where they seem like an interesting card, and it's a cool combo of characters that people definitely wanted in the game, but the card is just not super useful in a lot of events. And then the other thing to remember as well, when this banner comes out, this is when the Rainbow Tons of Thanks tickets will be available to be used. So you can either use them on this banner, or you can use them on Goku and Vegeta's banner. You could use 5 tickets to do a multi of 5 cards, or obviously 1 ticket to do a single. I saw a lot of screenshots from the anniversary on JP of people pulling either one of these two LRs or Goku or Vegeta from these rainbow tickets. So hopefully you guys have good luck. If we still haven't pulled Vegeta by then I guess I will be doing the rainbow tickets on his banner. But keep an eye out. After I tweeted about it the other day, I am going to do a fundraiser stream on Friday. So basically when this video goes up, it's going to be a little bit over 24 hours. It's going to be like the next day. We're going to do a big stream, going to do viewer choice events and runs and stuff. Obviously, if you donate, whatever you pick to be the next thing will be what we do. And then as soon as we hit certain thresholds of donations, I will immediately buy stones and then summon on stream. So hopefully, whether we get him or not, whether we get any donations or not, it should be a fun stream. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. And hopefully I will see you there. So there you go. That is everything that is coming in part 2 of the anniversary. For things like the UI Goku EZA, the God event, stuff like that, like I said, I will do specific guide videos. So keep an eye out for those. And yeah, let me know down below, what are you most excited for part 2 of the anniversary. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.